This tutorial is for 2nd grade, Module 3, Lesson 14. In this lesson, we're going to show how we can represent numbers in multiple ways by using the place value chart and thinking about the different ways to represent the values of the number. In this first example, I'm going to shade in 18 using tens and ones on the place value chart. So the 8 and the 18 means that I have 8 ones. I'll shade in 8 of the discs in the ones place. The number 18 also has a 1 in the tens place, so I will shade in 1 disc in the tens column. So this is one way to represent 18 as 1 10 and 8 ones. Next to it, I'm going to represent 18, but this time I'm only going to use ones. That means I need to shade in 18 of the discs in the ones place. So the second example shows 18 as well, but this time we're showing it using 18 ones. Another way to look at this is if we took that 10 in our original example and decomposed it into 10 ones, we can create 18 using those 10 ones and 8 more ones. So again, just looking at different ways that we can represent the number 18. Here's another example. In this problem, we're looking at the number 206. Normally, we could represent this by shading in 200s and 6 ones, but the directions say to shade 206 using only tens and ones. Well, I know that it takes 10 tens to make 100. So if I have 200, that means I'm going to have to shade in 20 tens. So I will shade in 20 discs in the tens column. And here's my 200. I have 10 discs on the top section, that's 100, and another 10 below, that's 200. Now I just need to shade in my 6 ones. And now I have 206. I have 100, 200, 6 to show the number 206 using only tens and ones. We're going to do the same thing in the next section, only instead of using place value discs, we're using the unit form of the number. So I have 315, and it's asking me how many hundreds, tens, and ones make up this number. Well, we can see that 315 is made up of 3 hundreds, 1 10, and 5 ones. Now we're going to show the same number, 315, but this time we're showing it only as hundreds and ones. So I still have 3 hundreds. I have to represent the 15 now. So instead of 1 10 and 5 ones, I'm going to call that 15 ones, because we can take that 1 10 and decompose it into 10 ones and combine it with the 5 ones we already had. So 315 can also be shown as 300s and 15 ones. In my last problem, I have the number 120. So 120 is made of 100, 2 tens, and 0 ones. Now I'm going to show the same number using only tens and ones. I know that my 100 can be decomposed into 10 tens, and if I combine that with the 2 tens I already have, that gives me 12 tens, and I still have 0 ones. So 120 can be shown as 100 and 2 tens, or 12 tens and 0 ones. So again, just multiple ways to represent the same number.